Hey, highly recommenders, we're here today, another Jiu-Jitsu edition with the legendary Professor Gigi. I don't want to mispronounce your name, so how do I say your full name? Or how would you?
My full name is Alexander Paiva Genovese. People know me in Jiu-Jitsu like a Gigi Paiva, Gigi.
Gigi Paiva?
Yeah, yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Gigi.
Nice to meet you too, man.
I do appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with me. I know you are pretty busy, especially getting ready to do a seminar. Just to get the thing rolling, first things first, what got you into Jiu-Jitsu, especially now being a coral belt?
Man, I started training Jiu-Jitsu many years ago. I never, when you start something, you never know what's going on, what the future. And year by year, keep training, how much more training, more I like it. And one day, I've got a belt.
Yeah.
So just never think about the future, never program about the future, just coming. Yeah.
Okay, understand. Now, you're one of the founders for Alliance Jiu-Jitsu. Now, that is known in the Jiu-Jitsu community as one of the best affiliations in the world in general. So that has to be an honor upon itself for you to have created that and been a part of it. What was that like, getting that going? Was that even in a thought process to create a school? Did you ever want to create a school, or was that just something that came along your jiu-jitsu journey?
Man, when you try to create the alliance, you never think about the alliance growing like that, for sure. Just try to fix, because I have a very strong team. Jacaré and Fabio have a very strong team. And you try to, because using the competition, our students fight each others, and I try and train each others. Yeah. And we try to fix some group that make some qualified before, that have like a special group that with like a team A, the first team that Alliance, team B, team there, and I try to create after that the Alliance team. And but only for big tournaments at this time. And but started working well. After that, we try to create just Alliance all the schools. Before the time, I have another academy, and like a strike. Jacaré have like a master in Fabio Master Academy, and you unify the academy, make a Alliance Jiu-Jitsu.
That's an amazing story. That has to have been a tough journey along the way. When did you come to the States? You live here in the States now?
Yeah, I live now in the Idaho, Boise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard that's actually a small growing town.
Yeah.
It's basically a hipster community.
Yeah, it's different there. I live there. It's more. I like that naturally. It's very beautiful there, wonderful there. I look for move here to have a better quality of the life. There for sure is much better.
Understand. Now, do you operate a school out there in Boise, Idaho?
Yeah, I have one school. I'm going to open another one now next month.
Oh, okay. And besides teaching, are you just doing seminars, or do you still compete?
No, a long time I not compete. Since 2012, 2013. Okay. That was my last competition, that World Master I won. And after that I don't compete more. And I make a seizure in my back like maybe 5 years ago. Yeah, and after that I try to recover. Take it easy. Now, let's see next year if I can compete again. Because I like to push myself to test, and always is good.
Well, that's a part of jiu-jitsu, is really just always pushing yourself to the next boundary or next level. I mean, people that continue to go all the way to where you are are people that like that kind of challenge in their lives. It definitely affects everyone a different way. Now, I watched recently on the way over here. I've been coming from Tampa, so I got to watch 2 of your old school matches. I don't want to say which ones because this is the question I'm going to ask. Out of all the people that you've went against, what was, if it's okay with you, what was one of the hardest people that you rolled against with? Or
the fight? Fight or a fight? I don't know, not really hard, but man, I have some use tough opponents in my time. But like one that tough, not tough, but one guy that I lose that I didn't like, but was good for shake my mind was Renzo.
Renzo?
Yeah, I fought with him like half an hour. He make 2 points, and for me, if I fight with him many times, I never lose with him.
No.
But I lose one time, and I never happy about that.
That's understood. I don't blame you on that. Now, before we start to wrap things up with this, you're old school jiu-jitsu practitioner. What is one of the biggest things that you've seen evolve or change from back in your day when there was really no time limits competing to now you got all sorts of different guards, you got heel hooks and that are very implemental into one's game, then you got all sorts of rule sets. So the evolution of jiu-jitsu has changed from when you just got into it to now. What has that been like in your eyes or along your journey?
Man, I think so now people more sportive guys, more athletic, much more professional have now. And also they develop a lot of technique. But they lose completely the jiu-jitsu, like stand-up jiu-jitsu. Don't know more what's stand-up jiu-jitsu. Just on the ground.
It's all pull guard.
The pull guard.
Yeah.
Okay. And also they change many ideas about the concept of jiu-jitsu. But still, man, it's beautiful to see, beautiful to watch. I like a lot. And always I like to see people fight. I like very nice fights. And for me, it's always amazing.
Well, did you catch Buchecha's recent introduction into one fighting? Marcus Buchecha, he won his 2 fights back-to-back in the octagon and everything. He's stepped in, he's made that transition into the world. Did you see that by chance?
No, I didn't see.
No? Okay.
And good too, because when Buchecha fight with Roger Gracie.
Oh, yeah, I watched that. That's one of my all-time favorites. He literally caught him in the loop.
I helped him and I coached him for compete there.
Roger?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing to hear. Now, just to wrap things up so I don't hold you up too much longer, this is a question that I like to ask everyone in any interview because I represent the highly recommended. That's what this is. You are someone that's highly recommended in the jiu-jitsu community. What is something, whether it's a person, place, thing, it could be anything, but what is something in your life that is highly recommended that you would tell everyone in the world about?
Yeah, I think so. People should understand that jiu-jitsu should be like part of the life. Like people talk about the BJJ style. But when you think about jiu-jitsu can change the life of people, you use jiu-jitsu like a tools for help people in the grow in the life. I think so the best way, it doesn't matter if you're the coach, it doesn't matter if you're a teacher, it doesn't matter if you're a student, you're a beginner. Always think about jiu-jitsu like can improve and help you in your life. I think this is the best way for you to try to have in the mind.
So always think about it as see ways that you can grow and be a part of the community and everything?
You try to use jiu-jitsu for have should be a better person.
Better person all around.
Yes.
All right, Professor Gigi, I do appreciate you taking the time to be a part of this interview and the highly recommended. Highly recommenders, see you guys.
Thank you, man. See you guys, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, man.